Alrighty, let us get this party frickin' started. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're here. We're queer. We are full of existential fear. We're back. Hello. Welcome. I see Magical is in the chat. Hello, Magical. Welcome back. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's see. I still can't see the stream preview on YouTube, which is weird. So hopefully we're coming through. I see it on Twitch. Okay, cool. Hi everyone. Hi, I'm here. I've got some food because I haven't eaten lunch yet, so forgive me for doing that. Also today, I'm gonna have to keep the stream a little bit shorter for just because I've got other stuff going on, but I still wanted to stream today actually because and I'll just be totally transparent about this because I've talked about this a little bit on social media and I mentioned it in Discord as well too. But I was so freaking happy to see. So Magical, you're probably familiar because you are such a awesome supporter and you like actually watch all of my videos, which is super awesome. But for anyone else out there who is tuning in, one of the videos I made 2 years ago, and actually this was a video that I collaborated with none other than this guy right here next to me. But Tom and I made a video a couple years ago about the film Wolfwalkers, which he actually introduced me to, and it's a fantastic film. But I worked really hard on that analysis. It took me literally weeks to write the script for that video, and I was working really hard on it, and I hired Tom to edit that video for me, and he did like a fantastic job. It's the best edited video on my channel by a large margin. And I know, Tom, you're also very proud of the editing that you did on that video, and it's absolutely spectacular. I'm so happy with how it turned out. But you know, when it first came out, I wasn't expecting it to like get the most views or to blow up or anything like that, because like Wolfwalkers, like as stunning and as brilliant of a film that it is, it's not the most mainstream and it's not the most well-known film. So I wasn't
released Apple TV Plus.
Yeah, and also it came out in like 2020, right? Like it came out a few years ago now, so it's been a minute.
Absolutely deserved the Oscar for best animated feature.
Oh, it so did. It got snubbed so hard.
Did it lose to like Encanto or something?
It was like some Pixar thing or like
2021 Oscar winners. Let's have a look. Because it would have been the 2021 because they do it the following year.
Right.
Best animated.
I want to say it was like Soul or something like that, which is really disappointing.
Oh, that sucks. Soul is such a trash movie.
Yeah, it's such a nothing burger movie. Yeah, I was not a fan of Soul. So yeah, Wolfwalkers, stunning film. Sorry, forgive me for the fact that I'm eating.
I don't forgive you, and I have been marking your transgressions.
Wow, fair enough. Yeah, so Wolfwalkers, fantastic film, and we worked really hard on that video. We posted it 2 years ago, so the fact that all of a sudden this week the algorithm
Toon is here.
Toon is here. Yo, what's up? 2025 best animated feature roster is quite good. Oh, did it win that or something? Or no, he's talking about this year's animated feature. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
I haven't seen any of them. I really wanted to see The Wild Robot, and I still haven't seen it because I'm a coward and a loser and
I haven't seen it either. Yeah, it looks really good and I do want to see it. But anyway, what I was saying, this week the algorithm gods have decided to shine their light down upon me, and they were like, hey, you know this video that you posted 2 years ago that has like slowly, like inch by inch, incrementally been gaining more views over the past 2 years. We decided that this is actually a great video and we're gonna actually like show it to people. So here you go. So all of a sudden my Wolfwalkers video over the past week has been just like getting this huge spike in views. It's been getting a lot more like engagement and comments and all this other stuff. Most of the comments are very nice. Most of the comments are good and like very sweet and supportive. And it's so funny because I get so many comments and it's like I have to just roll my eyes at this point whenever I get a comment like this, but just like the negative comments that like just come to like shit on the video, or who see the thumbnail and the title and they assume what the video is going to be about, and they just like come in and leave the comment and then like dip out, right? Because like that's the thing with YouTube in the back end, you can actually see how long people are watching the video for, right? And like this is common for most videos, but especially like for a video like this, right? There is a dip after the intro. Like there are people who just watch the intro and then decide to check out, right? And like that's fine, that's normal. I'm not like offended by that or anything, but it does kind of highlight where a lot of these comments I think are coming from, right? Like the fact that people just click on the video, leave their nasty little comment, and then like dip out, right? Without even watching it or understanding what the video is about. So I do get quite a few comments like that, which is unfortunate. But I've also gotten a few comments that like low-key defend me too. They're like, why the fuck are you getting comments like this? Like it doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, yes, thank you. Thank you for pointing out how ridiculous it is that we're getting these comments. But for the most part, it's been good. For the most part, it's been really nice comments and people who are really sweet and people who are watching the entire video, which is really nice. Yeah, I'm super proud of that video. I'm so happy to see that people are still enjoying it even after all these years later. People are still connecting to it and resonating with it. You know, I'm still getting queer people commenting on that video being like, wow, this gives me another like layer and reason to why I loved this film so much. Like I didn't quite understand why I resonated or connected with this film so much, but now like this explains it, right? Like getting comments like that like is just so heartwarming and so worth it to me. So really happy to see that video doing well and that people are still enjoying it and people are connecting with it. I got like this one comment on it from, I'm pretty sure it must have been like a cisgender person, right? Who was commenting about how and I don't want to like call this person out necessarily, but like I also feel like I'm at the point where I'm just so fucking done with cisgender bullshit. Like the nonsense that people say, and like the fact that they have to like forcibly insert themselves into every conversation and make everything about them, right? Like, so this comment was basically along the lines of like, oh, I don't think that like being gender non-conforming necessarily makes you not a woman. I think it just means that you're doing girlhood and womanhood your own way. And I'm just like, bitch, get the fuck off my video. Like this is not for you. This is for me and for other trans people. Like if you don't resonate with what I'm saying here, like that's fine. Like go make your own goddamn video, right? Like you don't have to come here and comment on me.
What I hate about that is that it's like, it's not strictly incorrect, but to say so does not make the alternative any less true, right? Like,
exactly.
Very broad definition, you know, the idea of it meaning what they're saying and the idea of it meaning something else entirely and not mutually exclusive ideas, because it's an extremely broad definition.
Exactly.
It's so stupid. I love the abundance of, oh, I saw them as sisters. Okay.
Okay, whatever you say, dude. I even mentioned that in the video. Like, that's how you can really tell that those people have not watched the video, because I literally bring it up towards the end that, like, oh yeah, the creators have said this and it's up for interpretation. Like, I literally word for word, like, refute that argument, and people just don't listen. They don't care. They don't watch the video. They don't watch to the end. So it is what it is. For the people who are watching it and resonate with it, it means a lot to me. But of course, there's going to be those idiots and those assholes who just don't get it, right? And I kind of honestly knew that when I made the thumbnail and the title what it was. I was kind of thinking that it would get some negative feedback, but honestly, I don't really care. And yeah, I'm just happy that it's connecting with the people that it's supposed to connect with.
I'm past the age that I was where I just ignored or deleted comments like that. Like I've started responding to them and it brings me joy.
I still haven't. I still delete. I'll delete the comment if they're like outright rude, right? And if they're just like being an asshole. And if they're like just like, if they're kind of like, well, I maybe kind of interpreted it differently, but I still like the video, then I kind of just like ignore it. I'm just kind of like, whatever.
Yeah, there's like not much. They have some stuff to work out. They're on a journey to maybe overcome some biases, and
right.
They're not too far gone. best just to leave them at that.
Mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm.
know. Yeah, I mean, I'm really glad it's doing well. I was so proud of the job I did on that.
Yeah.
I went so hard on the editing. Like, there's a lot of things in that video. We've been over this in a previous stream, but there's like a lot of things in that video that are subtle little bits of editing that people wouldn't notice unless I told them.
Yeah.
But if it weren't for the fact that my Steven Universe video is literally the greatest thing I've ever made, I would say that it was my. I would say that the Wolfwalkers video is the one I'm most proud of, but then I made the Steven Universe video and it slightly trumped that.
Yeah. Which is totally fair.
Which I think is fair. That video is truly exceptionally well edited, and I will blow my own horn on that. I don't care.
Totally. As you should.
I'm glad that people are hearing the mashup of Pyre and
that
I did.
So good.
I don't remember if anybody even noticed that.
So someone did. Someone left a comment, and this was an older comment too, but someone left a comment being like, "Hey, I love the music in this video. Like, are you gonna drop the playlist or something?" And I meant to always respond to them and say like, "Oh, by the way, it's like a mashup," but I think I just totally forgot.
I'm wondering. I guess I'm wondering if anybody noticed that it was a mashup.
I don't think anyone did. Yeah.
Because I know that Hades obviously is huge now. Hades 2 is out, but Hades was like a huge deal for Supergiant Games. They got to perform In the Blood, which is the song from the end of Hades. They got to perform that with a live orchestra, which is fucking crazy.
That's awesome.
For an indie game company. But I don't think any of their games before Hades were like huge smash hits. They obviously did well enough financially for the studio to keep going, but I don't think that many people played Pyre compared to how many people played Hades. Like, Hades was enormous.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many people are likely to recognize a track from Pyre, but I'm holding out hope now that it's kind of blowing up a little. I'm
hopefully we get a comment being like, "Oh my gosh, Hades mentioned."
And Toon is right. My Steven Universe video is currently at 99 point something thousand. Let's have a look.
So deserved. Yeah, awesome. That's amazing.
Look at its analytics. It's got 99. It's literally like less than 30 views away from having 100K.
Wow. Everyone go watch Tom's video after this.
Right now, which is fun. And that'll be a nice little... Yeah, my last two videos I've actually done pretty well. I basically soft gave up on my channel. I say soft gave up because I didn't give up on the channel. I've obviously got other things I'm doing that need to take priority for work and money.
Sure,
but
yeah.
I gave up on caring about numbers on my channel. And I decided, no, I'm not going to try to chase numbers. I'm not going to try to get like a 15-minute video out every couple of months. I'm going to, if it needs to be one video a year, which it probably will be because I like my videos to be longer, then I will do that.
Yeah. And honestly, like, I've been kind of experimenting with YouTube, right, for like the past couple of years and like trying out different things. And what this lesson has taught me, like this video specifically blowing up in this past week, it has taught me that to some extent, I think YouTube does at least a little bit operate as a meritocracy, where in the sense that if a video is genuinely good and like if effort is put into it and it is a genuinely good piece of like entertainment, education, whatever, if people are getting value out of it, if it is genuinely good and not just like rushed out content or rushed out slop without much thought or heart put into it, but if it is genuinely something that is quality, eventually with time it will get its flowers, and
I completely agree with that. That's the assessment I came to as well, with the Steven Universe video doing really well.
Yeah.
And I think it also makes it so that the subscribers you get off of those videos kind of know what to expect from you.
Totally.
And it's a much slower form of development, but I'm fine with that, right? Like, I'm fine with spending several months working on a video that I know is going to be really good.
Totally.
And I'm not attached to the idea of that video doing well. I'm surprised by how well my Scavenger's Reign video did. It currently has like, just shy of 33,000 views.
Nice.
Which is like mad for a video about Scavenger's Reign on a channel of my size.
That's awesome though.
Obviously my Steven Universe video did really well.
Deserved.
But now that the channel is just me, I can just kind of like do whatever I want.
Hell yeah.
You know, I'm about 75. How many words in am I? I've been working on a script about Gravity Rush. I'm just going to check the word count right now because I was working on that a little earlier today. I'm currently, about 7,500 words in.
Hell yeah.
It's probably going to be long. It's probably actually going to end up being longer than the Steven Universe video,
Damn.
which is odd. I was not expecting myself to have that much to say about this game, but it turns out there is a lot to say.
Nice.
Because it is a game. It is, as it turns out, a game about anarchism, and I love that.
That's awesome.
It's pretty great. I'm looking forward to working on that in an editorial capacity and getting those lines recorded. And
nice, yeah.
But I do think, I think that like when you genuinely work really hard on something and you genuinely make it look really good, you work on the editing. The editing is like such a big facet.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of it covers that corner of. In my opinion, it's a 1-2 punch of having a really good thumbnail and having just like showing in the intro of the video that you mean business in the editing.
For sure.
And if you've got those two things covered, like a genuinely really good video will, even if it takes like a year for it to get picked up,
or 2 years like this one. Yeah. No, yeah, totally. And honestly, that's what happened with my first video with Lake is Trans, right? Like it did okay. It got like 1,000 views like in the first like month or so. And then like literally months later, like 3 months later, it like got recognized by the algorithm and was like, oh, actually, this is a good video. We're going to show it to people. So yeah, like if you work hard on a video, if you're trying to like grow your channel, if you're you know, trying to win the YouTube game, just I think like I think these are important lessons to keep in mind, right? Like quality and hard work will get recognized, even if it does take some time. And yeah, I'm really happy to see that even 2 years later, that Wolfwalkers video is still doing well and getting views and climbing up there. I'm really happy to see that people are connecting with it. Anyway,
and my Scavengers, I appreciate you saying that, and I am very proud of my Scavengers Reign screenplay script. It is something that I could have written with my eyes closed, because I've literally written about the Sublime so many times.
Right.
I've had this lifelong obsession, which will continue to be an obsession for me, which is that. Oh fuck. Okay, so here's the thing that why don't you get the game set up?
Yeah. Why don't we get started? Yeah.
So there's this thing they call genre cycles. Right, there's this thing they call a genre cycle, and whenever you study any kind of like media in like narrative media, literature, film, anything like that, you'll be taught about what they call genre cycles, which is the idea that genres go through like a life cycle, and then that life cycle, like the genre doesn't necessarily die, sometimes it does, but the genre will go through this kind of life cycle. And I've long had this feeling that the Gothic mode, by virtue of not being a genre at all, is immune to genre cycles. And I dedicated a fair amount of time in my further education, of which I spent about 6 years in, talking about how film noir, which is like, I'm a proper Fedora core nut job. I fucking love film noir so much. Like, you could count all of my favorite movies and they would probably all be noir films of some kind. I truly love the genre. I love the tone. I love the music. I love the atmosphere. I love every iteration of it, from the classic 1930s and 1940s installments like The Killers. And
my cat is here to say hi.
Kitty. Cat cam.
All right, continue.
Anyway, a big part of the Gothic mode is this idea of the sublime, right? And so I've written a lot about film noir, making the argument that film noir is secretly the Gothic mode reiterated, and that the Gothic will never die. It will always come back. It will always be relevant. And I think we're experiencing that again because now, like, the big movies that are doing well at the moment are all like nasty, scrungly gothic horror films.
Sure, yeah, like
Like
Nosferatu, yeah.
And I love that, you know. But I truly have written about the Sublime so many times. You know, I did definitely work hard on that script. I don't want to give myself too much credit though, because I was writing about something that like I could have tattooed on my back. I know it so well.
Jesus.
You know. Remember to dodge instead of doing the thing that you're doing right now, which is not dodging.
How do I get past the like square?
You dodge roll over it, don't you? You
the
just
floor,
dodge roll over it.
the floor square. Can I roll over it? I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Iframes are for. Are you okay?
Listen.
Should I be worried about you?
Listen. This is hard, okay?
It's not that hard. This is a mini boss fight.
The spiders are gonna come out in a second.
I hate it when the spiders come out. Love wins!
Oh my god.
Congratulations to the spiders for coming out.
Leave me alone! Oh my god. Oh, the guy came out of the box.
Yes, there's the little guy. He's coming out. Congratulations to the guy.
I want the world to know. You gotta let it show.
Did you ever see Nile Rodgers talking about how I'm Coming Out was written?
Apparently it is a gay song.
Oh, it's super gay. I love that. I love the idea that Nile Rodgers was just like in this...
Why are your swords so fucking big, bro?
That is the gayest thing you've ever said.
No, but seriously, like his range is so big.
Because he's got a huge cock. Like, stop shaming him.
Seriously. He's packing schmeat. Oh my god, I'm getting bodied.
I love that Nile Rodgers was just like in this trans club and just saw a bunch of Diana Ross impersonators and was like, I need to get Diana Ross on the phone so that we can make a song for these people because they deserve it. I just think that's so great. Nile Rodgers is kind of problematic in his own ways, but I do kind of love Nile Rodgers, to be honest. He's a terrific guitarist. I have bad news, and it's that you died.
I died. I did do better in that time though, but I truly don't even recall like how I killed the spiders there. I think they just died because the robots hit them.
Yeah, the robots can hit the spiders.
Yeah. Also, my cat is just being very distracting. She's like, she rarely sits on my lap, and she's here on my lap, and I have to enjoy it. Okay.
I absolutely, if it weren't a dog, I would not give a cat that courtesy. I don't love cats the way I love dogs.
Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Leave me alone!
It's very kind of these big boys to just like kill the spiders.
Actually, yeah, that is like the strategy.
Look at them go. They're just like smashing them.
They're just smashing them.
Little spitters. When they're that size, I think you can kill them in one strike, by the way.
Yeah.
I love these boxy boys.
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
You can do it. They're so beatable, dude.
They're so beatable, baby. Baby boy. Ouch.
Are you doing a Jacob Andrews where you sing while you're stressed?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Give me health.
I love Jacob Drawfee. He's a very funny man.
He is.
And a very beautiful man.
He is. Why is he so pretty?
Do you think he's gonna get more pretty now that he's gonna be a dad? Is that gonna make him
absolutely. Are you kidding me? Ouch. You fucker with your pointy ass swords. Oh my god.
Oh man, you're cooked, dude. You are cooked.
I am so done. It's Jover.
It's so Jover, dude. You're absolutely busted. I've been rewatching Avatar.
Yep.
That show is really good. I don't feel like that's a compliment.
Hot take. Avatar: The Last Airbender is a good show.
I like First of all, I want to say that the best side character in all of Avatar is the painter in the Kyoshi Warriors episode.
Oh.
He's in one scene and he scowls, and I just feel him on this deep, visceral level. I also want to say those nomads, those vagabonds from the Secret Tunnel episode.
Yeah.
I love them.
Oh my god, they're reflective.
Oh yeah, they're too shiny. They're too shiny. You should consider dodging instead of not dodging.
I should consider taking my health potions.
You should
Ouch.
consider doing that. I can't get over how cute you look with the little...
With the mask, yeah, it's so cute.
I love this game. What's chat doing?
What's up, chat?
Yeah, Magical, you can use your enemies to defeat other enemies. That's a valid strategy while you're fighting the boy, the librarian. He will actually destroy his own summons.
Okay, one down.
Well, not really. Oh yeah, one of them is down now.
Yeah.
Alright, I was... It's because the stream is delayed.
Okay. Okay.
You can do this. They're literally so beatable. It's embarrassing, to be honest.
Ouch.
I think they can be frozen, though, to be honest. I think they can be frozen. You can't fire them, but I'm pretty sure you can freeze them.
Okay, well, I'm...
They don't have a ton of HP anyway, so you can just give them a...
Frickin' blockhead.
Oh, got him. That's actually really racist.
It's a slur.
That is a huge... It's like how Ben Tennyson in Ben 10 like got this alien watch and then proceeded to give them a bunch of just like horrible slurs for names to these alien species. Who remembers Ben 10 in the year of our Lord 2025?
Ouch. Ouch.
Do you remember Ben 10?
Ouch. Come on.
I used to love Ben 10 when I was a kid. I can't quite bring myself to rewatch it though, out of fear that it won't be as good as I remember.
Okay, hold on. I need a second to breathe. Ooh, all right.
His huge glowing penises were not enough to defeat you.
His spiky, pointy. Beautiful. All right. I have absolutely zero health. Okay, do I go down or right?
I'm gonna say...
Is this like purple square that's on the right here anything significant that I need to worry about?
No, I'll tell you what I think that is. I think that is a texture glitch.
Okay.
Glitch. Like an artifact left over from when they do their blocky ground pound attack with the laser.
Right. Yeah.
That's what I think that is.
Okay, I'm gonna go down first, see if I see anything.
There's just like way too much purple cum in this room.
Oh my god. Why is she purple?
First of all, if you're having a discharge of this color and this luminescence, that's really bad for you.
It is
and you
very
should consult
concerning.
a doctor. That is not what it's meant to look like. Second of all, where did they get it from? Why is there so much of it?
Okay, yeah, that's right. Last time we discovered that these obelisks have, like, guys in them, and it's very creepy.
They have spindly, glowing foxes in them.
Okay, this looks like the way I'm supposed to go, so I'm gonna go up and wander around that other area first.
Yeah, that's valid. There might be, like, a save point there.
Might be a save point, or, like, a chest, or an item or something.
Or a small man called Daniel.
Or maybe some Daniels.
So what do you think they're doing here? This place?
I don't even know. Yeah, they're like making jimmies. Okay, got some bombs. Nice.
They're making so many jimmies. It's unbelievable.
It's unfreaking believable. Okay. Looks like that was it. So, okay, good we went this way.
Do you know that you can actually customize? There is a secret room in the overworld where you can customize the color of your fur and tunic if you wanted to.
That's cool.
You can if you want. I never discovered it organically, but if you wanted to, I could Google where it is, and next time we're in the sort of central overworld, we can go.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, Toon, I was curious actually, because you've been working on this list of sort of your favorite Craig of the Creek episodes. I've been curious if you think that, like, if you redid the list, which obviously you're not going to do, would the finale play into it at all?
Ooh, the hidden vault. Oh my god, there's so many. I like just noticed what I was looking at. Jesus Christ.
It's really it's kind of disturbing.
It's really unsettling. Yeah, and the music too is like getting really creepy.
What is the music? Hang on, be quiet for a second. I'm gonna listen to the music.
It's like just like this ambience.
I love the music in this game.
It's so creepy. Okay, and there's like dead guys here. Is this a save?
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
They're not dead guys, they're sleeping.
Dead! Oh no, the save is dead too.
Oh, I think you have to activate, I think there's a purple thing behind it.
Oh, there is. Yeah, there's a guy. A box guy. Okay, wait. So
you knowing that there is a living creature inside of there?
yeah. Okay. So there's a ghost. There's a foxy ghost guy inside these boxes. But then like some of those boxes are like robots that like will attack, right? So are they like different or are they the same?
They're different. The robots are robots, and
Okay.
the obelisks are obelisks.
Okay, but they look similar on the outside. So is it
They
just
look
like
similar, but they're not the same.
okay? But they're probably like made by the same brand.
You can say you can say Amazon. It's okay.
Amazon, fucking Amazon Basics brand.
You can say Tesla.
Is this supposed to be?
You're not gonna want to use that teleport pad yet.
Okay, this is like a fast travel. Okay.
You can use it to get out of here when you're done.
Okay.
But we're about to go fight the boss, and you might beat him today.
We'll see. We'll see.
I think you have. I think you have more than enough. Oh man, Toon, the Little Warrior episode made me piss and shit and cry and die and piss.
I haven't been caught up, so I haven't seen a lot of the newer episodes.
I'm telling you, when we get to the Little Warrior episode, you're gonna fucking unalive yourself right there.
Oh my
and then.
God! What?
Do you see him? He's a big one. He's
he's after me.
He's not cute. He does not have little guy energy. He has a big laser sword, and he is a. This is a pretty tough fight, but it's not. In my opinion, it's not as difficult as the Librarian. I think you've got more than enough in terms of the skills necessary. You'll notice that he's using a lot of attacks that you've kind of been prepped for.
Sure, yeah, like swiping the sword and stuff, yeah.
By the enemies. He did just ruin you, though.
Yeah.
He just pissed all over you.
He's so beefy. He looks like a fucking like leather daddy.
I feel like you're kind of torn for this guy.
A little bit.
Joke's on you. John Arbuckle makes me torn.
Oh, he's got a reflecting shield. He's got bombs! Ouch.
Yeah, you just gotta dodge him. It's fine. You can get him to blow himself up with those bombs, which I think is quite funny.
Oh, I'm so bad at the dodging of the squares. God damn it.
It is literally one of the easiest things to dodge.
I know! I like can't do it for some reason. Like the timing is just like...
I'm gonna miss Craig of the Creek, to be honest. That was really one of the
I
highlights.
know. It's such a great fucking show. It deserves a million and bajillion seasons.
And it's also really funny. JP is the funniest character in modern cartoons, and I would die on that hill. I truly believe that.
Ouch!
Yeah, don't forget you can't dodge while you're panting. When
I know.
Run out of stamina, so you gotta make
Wow,
sure you're not
he
wasting
literally
it.
just like blasted me. Okay.
You want to check if you've got any things you can upgrade right now? Because
Oh yeah, good point. How do I do that?
We may have picked up a stamina leaf, a stamina sprig, but I don't entirely remember.
Oh, I have a
No,
defense.
You have a defense, and that would be very handy. And you have more than enough to get it, so you might as well.
Do it, baby.
Get some more beef. And also, you do have a
Cool.
page about this guy in the manual. If you wanted to have a look at it, it might be helpful. I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe I should try using my freezing.
I personally used my whip
The whip,
against him. I
okay.
used my whip a lot. You could use the freeze as well. I think the freeze would be more beneficial to you than the firebolt because it's way easier to close the gap between you and
Right,
him than it was for the librarian. So the
right.
fire wand isn't quite so helpful.
Yeah,
So
range isn't as necessary. Okay. And then you were saying to check the page. Let's see.
yeah,
Where
probably the end of the line when it comes to CN Studios, as we've come to know it. Yeah, I really hope Cartoon Network kind of revitalizes itself.
rifle built out of Autobelt parts but can only shoot once. Scavengers with this will try to keep their distance. Miner's greatsword. Beefy scavengers use this to crack open odd architecture. Use bombs. Watch out for miners who use these. They try not to hurt their allies, but accidents happen. That was it, right?
Well, it was worth a look.
Hmm. Oh, I love this little doodle so much. It's so cute.
I love all of the doodles in this game.
Okay.
Game is just so peak.
What is this? Hmm.
Oh, you've already solved that puzzle.
Oh, we have. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Oh no, you haven't. Oh my god, you can go back there.
Yeah, because I was gonna say we have all these items now.
You can go back there, and you're going to want to try and solve that windmill puzzle as well. But you don't have to worry about all of that right now because that's going to be the latter portion of the game.
Okay.
When you're actually doing all the puzzle solving. I'm so excited for you to get to the big door.
Okay. So I think this is all that I have on the boss. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's try again.
You just got to keep whipping him and hitting him.
Do chains and whips excite him?
Oh yeah. I mean, he's wearing. I mean, you see that mask? Don't let the tunnels turn your smile into a frown. I love that episode. That episode is so good. I've yet to get to Toph. I'm nearing Toph. And it's literally so hype. Toph is like so cool.
Toph is fucking woke propaganda.
Oh yeah, Toph would be so hated today.
I mean, a girl who's blind and she fights and doesn't have any like romantic subplot. Fucking woke, am I right?
I think my favorite character in the show might be Azula.
He kicked me!
Yeah, he can give you a little kick.
Fucking bitch!
Okay, but have you seen how his leg does a big sprint?
Yeah.
Tell me that isn't cute. Tell me that isn't adorable.
Oh my god, I'm getting swiped.
I'm getting absolutely chunced right now.
Oh my god.
I do really like Azula. Like, Azula's reveal at the end of season 1, I was like so happy to see her. And I'm like, man, Azula, you're so cool and evil.
God
but also
damn
I
it.
feel really bad for you and you make me sad, but I also think you're great.
Yeah.
Secret tunnel.
All right. Let's try again.
Secret tunnel. Through the mountain. I have a controversial opinion. You already know what my controversial opinion is, but I'm going to tell chat, and it's that I like The Legend of Korra more.
Oh, yeah.
And that's going to sound insane, and you're probably all going to look at me like I'm a lunatic.
Oops.
And I have some thoughts about The Legend of Korra. And first of all, I want to say that I give The Legend of Korra a lot more leeway than I normally would, because a lot of the problems people have with The Legend of Korra are to do with its production history.
Sure, yeah.
And again, this is something you probably already know, but The Legend of Korra, like, famously, Amon was meant to be the big villain, and that was meant to be the story for, you know, however many seasons. But then they got cancelled. They were booked for 3 seasons, and then they got cancelled. And so they had to, like, very suddenly wrap it up in 2 episodes. Which is why the last couple of episodes of season 1 feel so rushed. It's also why each season has an individual villain, and I'm actually fine with that. I don't personally have an issue with that in principle.
Sure.
I think it allows each season to have a different sort of theme to it. But I don't hold it against them. But then season 1 of The Legend of Korra ended up doing absolute bank. And so Nickelodeon were like, no, we're going to bring you back for like another season or something. Or like another 3 seasons. We're giving you another 3 seasons. And so season 2, I think, suffered the most from that. Season 2 has parts of it that are good, but I think season 2 is mostly kind of utterly boring. It's like sludge. And I know these are awfully negative things to say about something that I say that I like more than the original series, and I do. And a lot of that is because I think that season 3 of The Legend of Korra is perfect television. I think that season 3 is so good. Season 3 and 4 are both great, but season 3 is perfect.
Yeah.
And if every season of The Legend of Korra were like at least as good as season 1 and at most as good as season 3, I think it would be, you know, remembered more fondly. The reason I like The Legend of Korra more is because I quite simply like Korra herself more. And again, I know that's a big sticky point.
God damn it.
People.
Fucking Christ. That was really bad.
You need to dodge. You need to.
No, I'm trying. Okay, I did like there was some good dodges in the beginning, and then I just totally lost it.
You weren't dodging because you ran out of stamina, so you need to kind of manage your distance to him.
Yeah, it's like, for me, it's about like timing, like figuring out the timing of when to dodge, because I tend to dodge too early, and then I panic, and then I dodge too much, and then that's what caused me to run out of stamina.
You don't want to spam dodges, but you'll get used to it as you kind of continue through.
I just need to get the pattern.
But basically, I just like Korra more as a character, and I know that Korra is kind of like detested by a lot of people because Korra is a complete asshole in season 1.
Okay, but so much of the hate is just misogyny. Like,
so much of the hate is just misogyny, but to give people the benefit of the doubt, because there are people I know personally who are not misogynists, who have genuine things that they don't like about Korra, and I still disagree with them because I love Korra. I think that it's fine for a character to be a mess. I think it's fine for a character to be wrong. The main defense I have of Korra is that I don't at any point think that the writers aren't aware that Korra is an asshole.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
She's like, when she gets mad at Mako in season 2 for like no reason, the writers are never on her side about that. She's like shitty to him, and she's clearly. I do also agree, like, as happy as I am that we did get some like early sort of queer rep with her and Asami, somebody pointed out to me the other day that Korra should have been Ace, and in retrospect, I agree. Korra should have been Ace, but it's, you know, I don't know. But I still love Korra, and I love the character. I think season 3 and 4 are so great. And there are just aspects of Korra's character that I just identify with much harder than really any character in the original Avatar. The thing is that all of the characters in the original Avatar are amazing and interesting for what that story is doing. I don't really identify with any of them, really. Like,
well, Avatar is also much more of a coming-of-age story than Korra is. So I think,
I don't agree with that. I think that Korra is a different kind of coming-of-age story. I think that people don't come of age just once. Right?
Sure. Okay, yeah, sure. That's true. You know what I mean? Avatar is very much a youth coming-of-age story.
Like, Korra is about the transition from youth to adulthood.
For sure.
But I love that Korra is a dumb asshole, and I identify hard with her being spat out into the world thinking she's hot shit, and then getting dragged through the mud and broken down, and then coming out the end of it a better person. And I love that. I love Korra. I think she's really cool, and Janet Varney is amazing as her.
Oh yeah, I love Janet Varney. She's great.
Magical, you're so right. The show did poke fun at season 2. Unalaq was just like such a weak villain. He was so nothing.
Yeah.
Like, Amon was an awesome villain. Shout out to Steve Bloom for being amazing as always. Not quite Spike Spiegel levels of amazing, but he is amazing as Amon. It is one of his best. Tenzin is my favorite character.
Oh yeah, I love Tenzin.
But particularly I love Tenzin's relationship to Korra. I think that like Tenzin, what I love about the relationship between Korra and Tenzin is that like you can kind of understand both their sides, and both of them are
absolutely.
Both of them are so bad at managing their own relationship to each other.
Totally.
You know, and they grow together, and they're like, in the end, by the time you get to season 3, when Korra has kind of matured and you know, like been through it, and I just love seeing them together. I love the surrogate father relationship he has. I love that she has, you know, 2 dads, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love Boomy. Oh god, Boomy is such a great character.
Oh fuck.
I always cry a bit when Boomy. I can't remember if it's a season. I think it's like an early season. No, because it's before Boomy gets airbending. I think so. It must be like season 2. When Boomy is speaking to the statue of Aang, and he's like, I'm sorry I let you down. You know?
Yeah, I also feel like people like just did not know. What I'm thinking of right now is the common critique I hear of, oh, they ruined Aang's character by making him a bad father, and I'm just like, do you like not understand what they're trying to convey here? Like, he's not a bad father, right? He's just a flawed person, and that's
he's a human being.
exactly. Like, no one's a perfect parent, right? Like,
well, I don't know. Greg universe.
Oh, well, well, even Greg didn't put Steven in school, and he was sad about that.
That's true. Like, Steven Universe Future is to Steven Universe what Korra is to...
Right, yeah, exactly.
The only difference being, I would say that Steven Universe Future is perfect. I don't think Steven Universe Future has any of the pitfalls that Korra has.
Sure.
I would 100% die on that hill. I love Steven Universe Future.
Me too, yeah.
I think that people weren't ready for it. That was the problem.
People had expectations for what they thought it was going to be, and then when it wasn't that, they were disappointed, and that's on them.
I love it because Steven Universe Future is just like, hey, I hope you're ready to confront some feelings you didn't know you had.
Right.
And we're gonna refuse to pull any of our punches at all. Thumbs up. And then Rebecca Sugar proceeded to give us a rectal exam that we weren't ready to have. She just like shoved her entire fist right up your ass. I remember getting to the end of, because I remember I tried to watch Steven Universe Future, and I wasn't ready for it. I didn't dislike it, but I definitely kind of went like, okay, this is going places that I'm not in an emotional state where I feel like I can follow through on this right now. So I kind of parked it.
Yeah.
And then I rewatched Steven Universe in full a couple of years ago, and it very quickly just became like my favorite thing. I was like, wow, Steven Universe is truly a work of art. You know, all of the criticisms of this show that I was sort of anxious about going in were all wrong. This show is incredible. And then I finally watched Future. There are so many points in Future where I was just like ugly crying.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Properly full-blown. You know, the first, I think, being Peridot. The Peridot episode. I love that episode so much. Like, having just like a rare moment of completely unbridled sincerity from Peridot. Having that be the moment when Peridot takes her fucking visor off is such a great piece of storyboarding.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like crying so hard through that. And then of course you get to the ending of the show, and you know, Steven basically having a mental breakdown, and it's like, fuck dude. Jesus Christ. Rebecca Sugar just like, Rebecca Sugar is a genius. You know, the reason I talk about what's it called? The reason I talk about Don't Cry For Me, I'm Already Dead in my video about Steven Universe is because I wanted to draw attention to the fact that Rebecca Sugar has the capacity to elevate something beyond itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
To like elevate something beyond its own concept. And that is Steven Universe through and through. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's Adventure Time as well. Like the stuff she did on Adventure Time changed the fabric of what that show would be.
Totally. Yeah, absolutely.
Credit to Patrick McHale as well, and Adam Muto, a few of those writers, but I really do. I think Rebecca Sugar did it better. No offense to them. Like seeing John DiMaggio just like crying listening to her play Time Adventure on the ukulele at like San Diego Comic-Con or wherever it was.
Oh my god, yeah.
That shit just hits different. I will say you are like rushing this boss, and I think definitely be assertive. Don't rush, because rushing is going to make it so that you can't restore your stamina, and that's what's killing you. Because you're not able to dodge his most fundamental attacks. Because you can just dodge right through that sword.
I know. I'm having a hard time identifying the moments and the gaps where I'm supposed to attack versus like when I'm supposed to dodge. And I'm attacking when I should be dodging, and I'm dodging when I should be attacking.
You know, it's whenever I play Dark Souls, like typically my strategy playing Dark Souls is I will spend the first couple of attempts not attacking at all. Has always been my Dark Souls, and any FromSoft game really. Like my first few attempts, I will just watch them and dodge their attacks the best I can, like focus on trying to learn what their patterns are.
Sure. Don't kick me, you fucking bitch. Don't shoot me.
And of course, you've got all of these things to like hide behind.
Yeah.
And be careful freezing in mid-attack, because the attack will... I mean, by all means do it, but just like make sure that when you're attacking him, you're out of the way of whatever his attack is going to be when it resumes.
Sure.
When he falls out. But this is a tough fight. This is definitely a tough fight. It would be interesting if this ends up being a fight that kind of whoops your ass a bit more than the boy, what's his name, librarian,
Yeah.
did. He's a much more aggressive fight.
Yeah.
I like how you didn't try to dodge either of those.
I did, and I just failed. I did try, though.
Good job.
God. He doesn't really, like, charge his gun, is the thing. It's so fast.
Yeah, pistol. He doesn't need to charge it, he'll just whip it out.
That's the thing, though, is like, I'm not ready for it when he whips it out.
You're not ready for it when he whips it out. Talking about his penis.
Oh my god, thank you.
At the stripped club. Straight joke in it. And by it, let's just say, aha, my peanuts. What are you doing, buddy? Why are you doing that? So that one's a pretty easy dodge. What are you doing over there, pal? When he does that, that is a pretty good, easy dodge. I noticed that his sword swings tend to be in doubles, so he'll go in for one, look out for a second. I think you should not attack him while he's doing the sword swings. I think you should dodge both.
Yeah.
And then attack him after.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. He'll do two swings. So dodge the first, so he does one, and then he does a backslash. So dodge both, then attack.
Okay, we'll give it a try.
I sounded like Beavis and Butthead. What are you talking about?
When you were like, ha ha ha, penis.
No, that's a meme. Do you guys not know the meme?
I know the meme.
It's just like, I saw it as like a fake Taylor Swift lyric, and I just thought it was so funny. Because of the way that it's spelled, peanuts, like peanuts, but with an I. I just thought it was funny. And stripped, like stripped club. At the stripped club. Look at his stretchy little leg. He's just a little guy.
Fucking leggy.
He's a little haunch.
Stop bombing me! Oh my god, I rolled right into that bomb. That was amazing.
That is incredibly funny. This guy is ruining your entire life.
He really is. Oh my god.
This guy's wrecking you.
I probably, yeah, like I said, I can't stay too long today, unfortunately, so I probably can only give it like a few more attempts, but we'll get him. I am also starting to get a little bit of lag, and to be honest, I did not try to resolve the lag issues between streams, so I'll definitely try to do that before the next one.
That's what you said last time.
I say it every week. I'll look into it, and then I never do, but I definitely will before the next one.
You gotta friggin', man. You gotta clean those fans.
I know.
Because, like, if you haven't cleaned those fans... If I had the money to just, like, throw at you to buy a new laptop, I would.
I know.
That laptop is struggling.
It really is. Don't kick me.
Did he kick you?
He did just then. Ouch! Fuck! Okay, that was lag's fault. That was not my fault.
That's what they all say. You're still going, though.
We're still going. We're still doing it.
Yeah, don't spam... Because he only does 2 slashes there, and they have a very specific timing, so don't spam the dodge.
Ah!
There you go. That was good. That was very good. That is exactly what you want.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting the timing for the sword attack. Oh, the gun!
When he goes for the gun, try your best to roll towards one of the barrels.
Okay, yeah.
Because the gun can't pierce the barrels.
Right. Ah!
You're doing a lot better this time, though. In terms
I am, yeah. Ah, damn it. Okay.
Yeah, that one can be tricky because sometimes you read it as though he's going in for a slash.
Right.
But he's not. He's going in for a ground pound. And he will tend to do them several times in a row, which is very interesting.
Ah!
You got this. Remember what I said, don't go for the attack until he's done his second slash.
Damn it. Okay, that was... okay. That was a lot better. We're improving. We're making progress.
You just got to focus on those attacks. He's going to go in for 2 slashes. You got to let him do 2 and then attack him.
Yes.
Because if you're in the middle of attacking him when he goes in for that second slash, you're not giving yourself enough time to roll, to dodge roll. I keep accidentally closing the chat.
Wow.
Because I'm literally the dumbest person on the planet. So I have no idea what chat's saying right now, because I'm so dumb. The annoying thing about Restream is that you need to have it open in a tab constantly, because it doesn't keep a catalogue of previous messages.
Oh.
So, sorry chat. He's a little weirdo, this guy. Wearing his, like, leotard with a cape.
Ah. Okay, this is not the run.
Heal him and immediately get shot. That is pretty funny.
Ow.
Yeah, you gotta treat it kind of like a rhythm game.
Yeah.
And he will do that one big slash. So when he goes for a slash that he's like far away from and he like leans into, that's just one big slash. You can dodge through that and then attack.
Right.
Gotta remember these things. Sometimes I will count as well. Like when I'm fighting Dark Souls bosses, I will count through their maneuvers.
Yeah.
I have bad news.
I have bad news.
That you died.
Okay. We'll give it maybe like 2 more attempts. 2 more like good attempts.
I don't think you're getting him this time. Not to sound pessimistic, but I don't think you're getting him this time. Get over here.
Okay, there we go. Ah.
Yeah.
Not quite. Oh, the bomb.
I wouldn't worry too much about the bomb. It doesn't actually do that much damage, and if he's close, it will damage him too.
Sure, yeah. Ah, the gun.
You gotta roll to the side on that gun.
I know. Oh, the bombs! You fucker!
You are spamming.
I know. I'm panicking.
As soon as you see him starting to pant, that means your stamina's depleted.
I know. God damn it. I was not paying attention there with the gun.
You are getting gunned.
I am. Because the thing is, too, right, is like, if you get too close to him, he kicks you, and then if you get too far away from him, he shoots you, so...
Okay, but do you want to know something fun about the kick?
Yeah.
Doesn't do any damage.
Yeah, I noticed that the kick doesn't do damage. Yeah, he just pushes you. His feet are soft.
He's just got little stretchy feet.
You little squishy splubgers.
He's just a little guy.
Ah.
Get his ass.
I just... Bad timing there, but I had the idea. Okay, I'm running out of stamina.
Yeah, the funny thing is about watching you play this game is that like the chief skill in combat is stamina management.
Yeah.
And you have made no attempt to ever manage your stamina even one time in this entire game. And now it's starting to bite you on the ass because this is a fight that you really... Because he's so fast-paced.
Yeah.
This is one of those fights that you really can't win unless you're being careful with the stamina. You don't even have to pay attention to the stamina bar. You just have to be conscious of the fact that you are using stamina.
Yeah, you know, another thing I need to start getting better at is if I'm going to use a potion, I need to hide behind one of the barrels because that's when he shoots me.
Be out in the open.
Yeah.
He just loves shooting you.
He really does.
And his little buddies are just taking a nap.
I'm glad, though, that there isn't, like, a bunch of little guys that show up.
Yeah, this is a very singular fight. And I can't even see his, I can't even freaking see his health bar, so I have no idea how well you've been doing.
I have not been getting too close.
Oh god.
I think the closest I got was about halfway.
Yeah, kicks, don't be afraid of kicks. Like, kicks, first of all, kicks can be dodged. Second of all, kicks do no damage to you.
Yeah.
So don't be bothered about it. Be close to him. Stay tucked.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a little bunny tail. I just noticed.
Oh, he's just a little friend.
He's got a little kangaroo. They're little kangaroos. Now we know. You're a little fox and they're a little friggin' kangaroos.
Yeah, blow yourself up, fucking asshole.
You need to... Okay. So, I'm trying to think of the best way to explain this. You know, in Avatar, you know, this is just fresh on my mind, and I think it's a really good way to explain. You know, in Avatar, when he tries to save King Boomy, you know, Marshu, and he explains to him that there are different types of Jinn in combat, that there's positive Jinn, which is when you're attacking, negative, which is when you're defending. And technically there's 87, but there is a third of those main ones where it's waiting for the moment to strike. Keep all of that in mind, right? Because you want to be assertive. You don't want to be necessarily too defensive, or a fight's going to take way too long and you're not going to be getting enough damage off.
Wow, did you see what he did there? That was dirty.
Brutal.
He fucking did the square attack and I dodged over it, and then he kicked me into the square. That was fucking rude.
You also want to keep in mind that games like this, games like, you know, Souls-like games, boss fights, they're very much like a one-on-one duel.
Totally,
so
totally.
You want to be thinking in a reactionary way.
Totally.
As well, right?
Yeah.
So instead of doing what you're currently doing, like, you have that attitude, right, which is that you want to be assertive. When you've got those opportunities to attack, you're really taking them.
Yeah.
You don't want to be squandering that by attacking without allowing him to attack first when he's ready to.
Yeah.
Because you want to let him get that attack off. You want to dodge it the best you can.
Yeah.
You know, in an ideal world, you're only going to be getting hit a handful of times in a boss fight like this because you don't have a ton of health.
Right.
So you want to be mastering those dodge rolls the best you can.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think that I'm starting to get the pattern. I think I am also starting to get a little bit of lag too, which is starting to affect it, which is like kind of frustrating because I'm starting to do the thing where it's like, okay, I have to listen for the attack before I see it. And that's like informing me of the timing, and that's when it gets tricky, right? Because then I'm basically doing like three things at once. I'm like trying to listen, look for, and time it like at the same time, and that's just like it's not easy. It adds a layer of challenge that is just unnecessary and like makes it really difficult. So I will definitely look into cleaning my fans and trying to fix the lag in between streams, but I think this is a good place to kind of wrap it up for today. And yeah, we'll pick this back up probably next week. I should be available next week. We can continue. And yeah, I just noticed too that we did get a few views on YouTube for this stream today. So hopefully that means some of the folks from the Wolfwalkers video decided to stop by, which if you did, I super appreciate it. So thank you so much for hanging out today, and for everyone in the chat as well. I think Tune said that he had to take off, right? So thanks for hanging out, and Magical as well. Thank you. Let me think if there's anything else. Oh yeah, please share the Wolfwalkers video. You know, please, you know, post it on your socials and share it with friends and in your Discord servers and all that good stuff. Really appreciate all the love that's getting, and of course, as usual, I'm trying to work on my next video, which I keep telling myself I'm gonna do, and then I end up not doing it. But I do think that it's gonna be well received, hopefully, by the folks who also enjoyed the Wolfwalkers video. So hopefully we can get that out sooner rather than later. And then I think that's about it that I have for now. Tom, you have anything you want to say before we sign off?
Go and fly a kite. I don't know.
Go fly a kite.
Touch grass.
Touch grass. Fly a kite.
That's what the song "Let's Go Fly a Kite" is about. That was literally. Is that Mary Poppins?
I don't know.
Is that Mary Poppins or The Sound of Music? Those are interchangeable movies to me.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones with that lady.
Yeah.
What's her name? God,
Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's her just like
go outside, go touch some grass, go get some fresh air.
Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. I'm gonna Google it. What is it from?
Oh my god. All right.
David Tomlinson and Dick Van Dyke, which means it has to be Mary Poppins.
Oh yeah, Mary Poppins for sure.
Because Dick Van Dyke isn't in The Sound of Music. It'd be really funny if he was, though. he would stick out like a sore thumb. I hate that movie.
All right. And on that note, we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. Thank you all again for hanging out. Super appreciate it. Thank you again for all the love on the Wolfwalkers video and for sticking around as long as you have. We'll be back next week to hopefully beat this boss and continue on with the game. I'm really excited to get to the more puzzly parts because that's where my brain thrives more than this like rhythm game timing dodging bullshit. So hopefully we can have some fun there next time, and I'm really looking forward to it.
You just know that it's going to be satisfying when you win.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
That's the most important and valuable skill in playing any game like this, is to accept that you are going to die a lot.
Totally.
And just be okay with that.
Absolutely. Alrighty, y'all. And you all be patient until we're back next week. Until we back. All right. Stay safe and take care, everyone. We'll catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.